country cruiser. You did. Oh, that's old school right there. That's old school. A banana and peanut butter. Did you make a sandwich out of it? I used to know a lady that used to make a banana and peanut butter sandwich. I used to work with this lady. She used to make a banana peanut butter sandwich. Oh, so you do. Oh, baby, that's that old school stuff. That's that old school, honey. Yep, I'm on my break. I decided to come on and do an afternoon chit chat live, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we got going on. There we go. Let's turn some light on it. Shine the light on it. How you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Cross country cruiser. You see that short about that 60-year-old woman and that 38-year-old man? Okay. I've been enjoying the scenery. Okay. Okay. Did you see the short? Did you see the short? Baby. Oh, that woman. Yes. She's 60, he 38. He was married. He told her he was married. She sold her house and followed him to another state with his wife. Y'all, ain't that much good dick in the world. It ain't even that serious. I'm not that serious. I was like, this lady, a mess. A mess. This lady and went and followed this married man to a whole other state. I said, you cannot make this. What is going on, y'all? Has it gotten to the point where we just out here? I don't understand how people. Yeah. Only thing I can say is that 30-year-old put it on her. He must have put it on her. Cause you know they saying these old men put it down. These 50 plus and these 60-year-old men, they ain't putting it down like that. So she got a hold of a 38-year-old and he laid her out. She said, I got to have it. She said, cause these 50 plus and these 60-year-old men ain't laying it right. She said, I got to have it. She followed him and his wife to a whole nother state, and now she friends with the wife. I said, man, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. We got best friends, right? She best friends with that woman's husband. If you talking about treading on thin ice, that's a situation that's gonna blow up, and it's gonna blow up bad. You know what I mean? That's a situation. I was like, I was on TikTok and I was scrolling and I was like, wait a minute now. I had to sit up in the bed. I was like, now what the hell did y'all? She said the 38-year-old was playing games with her after he laid down there and turned her all which way up. He turned that lady out. That's what happened. He turned that 60-year-old out. She had never been turned out like that. I can't believe in her whole 60 years she had never been turned out. But you know, it happened to some people. But by the time you get 60 and in your 50s, you shouldn't be mesmerized by no good peen. Girl, you ain't let that little boy turn you out like that. You and let that little boy turn you. Hey, butterfly empress. Did you see the short? Hey, stop through the support. Talk about the short that I put on this morning about that 60-year-old got turned out by that 38-year-old. She found out later he was married, and he ended up moving, and she followed him and the wife to another state, sold her house and followed him and the wife to another state, and now her and the wife best friends. So they probably just all in the mix together. Just DNA and nastiness going back and forth. pH balance all off. Just nasty. Just nasty. Just nasty. Just nasty. Come on now. At 60, you still running up behind somebody at 60? In your 50s? Come on now. You that mesmerized and turned out over some peen? Hey, I guess it happened to some of us. But at this point in my life, it's like, and all peen ain't equal. It ain't the same. I tell you, you cannot make this stuff up. Y'all, we have got to do better as women, especially older women. We have got to do better. We have got to do better as women. What y'all got going on for the weekend? What you got going on, Butterfly Empress? What you going on for the weekend? I just jumped on here during my lunch break. Just do a Zoom chat with y'all. There's no telling who else he joined in the group, and they don't know. Yes, just nasty. Just nasty. DNA. Just nasty. And she's 60. Girl, you don't go buy you a toy and go lay your ass down somewhere. I mean, at 60, I guess some women can't get turned out at 60 if they ain't, if they ain't had it, been exposed to, the right person. I guess you can't get turned out at 60. She got turned out at 60 by a 38-year-old. First of all, why are you but some women like younger men. Some women like younger men. I'm really a fan of a younger man. I mean, that's my child's age. My child is 32. I don't want no, we have nothing in common, I like my men to be a little bit seasoned, a little bit seasoned, a little bit diverse, I like my men to, y'all know how I like my men. So, nah, I was like, girl, what now? And her feelings is hurt about it. She all up in her feelings. See that's why I know the peen was good. Cause y'all know the peen ain't good. We ain't gonna get emotional attached to it. We be like, bye nigga, deuces. But if the peen good, I'm gonna fight for it. If the peen good, we gonna put up a fight. But if it ain't good, you're like, nigga, bye. But it was so good. She sold her house and moved with him and the wife. And her and the wife best friends. So they probably just all sleeping together. Y'all hit the light. They probably just all sleeping together. We have got to do better. We have to do better, y'all. The stuff that's on social media, it just never ceases to amaze me that it's people out here, women out here, and older women. We talk about our young women, about them being loosey-goosey and what they doing. But y'all, it's some 50-year-old women and 60-year-old women that are out here out of control. That lady is out of control. Where is her children? Because my child check me. She gonna be like, Mom, come on, really? At some point, y'all know my baby girl be like, Mom, this what you doing? Mom, now Mom. It's just crazy, y'all. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I was like, man, you cannot make this. Hey, Natasha, 38 is, okay, 38 is seasoned. You think it's, okay, Natasha, because you date younger men, right? You date them young, right, Natasha? It's better to get fooled by somebody young and cute than somebody old and crusty like Nesto. Now, really, I don't want to be gathered by nobody. You know, I, I really don't like them young. But I know you date them young, Natasha. I know you say you like them young. I had a couple of young guys push up on me. I had one that was real persistent. Oh my goodness, he was so persistent. I was like, boy, go somewhere and sit down. You can't do nothing for me. And he was real mature for his age, but it was just something I couldn't get with him. And he kept on, just pressing the issue. And I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I ain't gonna be able to do it, youngster. I ain't gonna be able to do it, youngster. And he had game too. He was like, the older men, they this, they that. And here I am trying to step to you. You know, I think you this, I think you that. And I was like, boy, you too young though. I'm just not attracted to young guys. That's just not my cup of tea. And we attracted to what we attracted to, right? We attracted to what we attracted to. But that's just not my thing. That's just not who I'm attracted to. Yeah, Natasha. Having some work. Yeah. Okay. You having work done at your house, butterfly empress. Okay. Yeah, Natasha. I was like, 10. Oh, thank you, Natasha. Thank you. I was like, you know what? I'm really starting to feel for us old girls because we're going out bad. Some of us going out bad, y'all. Some of us going out bad. It is okay to chill by yourself. You ain't got to have no man. Especially when you got your shit on shit. When you got your own money, you got your own car, you got your own place. You doing you. You can get up and go. I can do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. With peace. I mean, you don't have to have a man. Some women are just so up. Any man, piece of man, I don't care who he is. We have got to stop. We have to stop. We have really got to stop. Now, she had put her whole self out there on this talk show. And y'all see the talk show host, how he looking at her. He was like, 38-year-old boy. I was like, exactly. Yes. Yes. I tell people all the time, I love me some Felicia. I think I'm the best damn thing since sliced bread. And can't nobody tell me nothing else. I'm the best damn thing since sliced bread, okay? Okay? Even in my 50s, I'm a bad girl, okay? I'm a bad girl, and ain't nobody finna tell me no different. And I ain't finna let nobody bald-headed son be playing with me either. Okay? Now she got this little 30-year-old and turned her out. She ain't turned out. And you know, I've heard some women say that they got to have it. They got to have 6 inches. It got to be Okay? They say they got to have it. They say they got to have it. Okay? And some women, once they get a hold of they good, it mess them up in the head. And this lady is messed up in the head with that young good. He must got that good. Make you go, nah. She has moved so hard. Child. Yes, it's crazy. Women, we gotta do better with men. Yes. Shannon Sharp, exactly. Yes. Yeah, you gotta learn how to control that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to have self-control, you know? And I get it. Everybody want to be pinned down. You know, everybody want that sexual intimacy with a partner. I get that. I get all of that. But don't let that shit take your mind. Don't let it take your mind for something that's gonna last for all of 3 seconds. Hell, for something that's gonna, especially with an old nigga. Especially with these old niggas. What y'all got going on? See what Natasha talking about. Natasha, my girl. See, not every woman has something going on. Like, we don't know it. Okay, that's women. Had education or anything else going for herself, she could, be like Sonia. And you're right, that's a good point. A lot of women don't have stuff going on. I have a life, okay? I have a life outside of a man. I got plenty of shit to do. I got a business. I don't talk about it a lot, but I got a whole LLC that I run, that I actually work after I get off my full-time job. I got clients. I'm doing consultations. I'm moving and shaking. Okay, I'm making things happen. I got shit going on. Y'all go over there and look at Innovative Business Consulting on all social media platforms. Google me, pull me up, book a code section. Book something over there for me, okay? I still got the special going on, $99 for coaching and consulting. I got the special going on over there. Y'all go ahead and book over there. But that's a good point, Natasha. And my girl Z always said that from the beginning when we started doing the Lessons in Love series over there on the Sammy Nicole and Fifi show. And I'll never forget, have some shit going on in your life. Don't surround your whole life around a man. Because they go and come. Like buses. One come every 15 minutes. One go, one come, one go every 15 minutes. They go. They come and go. If you're not married to a man and you're not in a committed relationship to a man, don't be putting all your hopes and dreams into that situation. Anything could happen at any time, right? You could not be feeling it anymore. He could not be feeling it anymore. So have some shit going for yourself. Have something going for yourself. Have things planned for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like today is Friday. After I get off work, I'm doing shit. I'm about to be out. I'm about to be outside. Okay? I'm about to enjoy this Atlanta weather. And I'm about to be on somebody's patio. Okay? I'm about to be, my homeboy is in town. He say, Fee, what's up? He called me, he say, Fee, I'm on my way. What you doing this weekend? I'm open. What's up? What's up? He said, Fee, I'm on my way. I'll be there such and such time. What time you get off work? Let's go out. He said, drinks on me, food on me. I said, cool. But y'all know homeboy I talk about all the time. That I be giving him dating advice. We gotta talk about him. We gotta talk about him. He is stuck on not his kind. Now my homeboy is nice looking. He just not my type. He not my type. I like my men a little bit. I like brown men. I like my men a little brown. He kind of light skin. I don't really be feeling light skin men. Hey Toya, I'm just doing a lunchtime chit chat. But yeah, my homeboy coming in and he wants something that don't want him. Now you retired military, Air Force, got it going on, good retirement, don't work, chill beach, in Destin, 24/7, do what you want to do, but still chasing up behind women that don't really want you. And I keep trying to tell him, why are you going after these exotic looking women that are not attracted to you? And he be like, you right. But you know, I like all women. You know, I had all women. I did, when I was in the Air Force, I so. You know, I had so many women and they really don't faze me, but I do like this kind of type of woman. I'm like, come on, at some point, you got to be realistic with yourself. Just like men tell us that we're not being realistic. So that's what I'm telling him. You got to be realistic with yourself. But anyway, he coming in town this weekend. He was like, Fee, let me know. I'm coming in town. I'm staying. He was like, where I need to stay. I was like, well, you need to stay here because it's close by me and you ain't got to deal with the Atlanta traffic. He was like, cool. When I get in, I'm gonna go check in my hotel. I'm gonna come scoop you up, and we're gonna chill for the weekend. He said everything on me. I was like, cool, bad, good. So I got stuff going on, and you know what, y'all? And it's just cool to have a male friend with no attachments that we could just chill. I talked to him about my shit. He talked to me about his shit. We just bounced together. We went to high school together. He found me a couple of years ago on LinkedIn. I told y'all, and we just been kicking it. We just been talking. And he was like, I'm coming. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. We hadn't seen probably since we graduated, but we've been talking on the phone for like 2 years, going back and forth. So he said he coming in town. So that's what I'm doing when I get off work. I'm gonna get off work, take me a shower, do a little 1-2, put me a little outfit on. He gonna come scoop me up, and we gonna get out in these streets, and we probably gonna be in the street all weekend long. So I got shit going on. I got shit to do. I ain't sitting around waiting on nobody to say, what you gonna do? You coming this, you doing that. We gotta stop doing that, y'all. We gotta get a life. We gotta get a life. We really do. What happened? Oh, the festival, you remember. Okay, let me tell you what the festival. He went to the festival down there in Panama City, right? He called me like 2 or 3 times that week. He was like, Fee, check this out. Check this out, Fee. He was like, he went, the ex-girlfriend he used to fuck with her husband and another lady that's a little bit older than them. She's like in her mid-60s. They ended up sharing rooms. He ended up sharing rooms with the older lady that's like 67, older than, that's old, but she's 67. And my homeboy thought that she wanted to share rooms with him. He said they traveled before and shared rooms together. Now remember, they're all connected by the military. They've been in the military together, and they all retired. So he ended up sharing a room with her. And he was just like, I think she wanted to share a room with me because she wanted to feel safe. But he said him and the ex-girlfriend was joking all weekend long. The husband didn't know they used to fuck. The husband never knew that they used to fuck. He said they were joking and talking. They went out to dinner. They went to different concerts together. He even sent me a picture. He sent me pictures all weekend long. I said, why wait, shit. He told my feet, no, Fee, it ain't like that. I said, you posted in a picture with this man's wife? I said, that's kind of shit to get you. So he said, I ain't really worried about that, Fee. They took pictures together, and this man, see, that's the stuff I'm talking about, y'all. The stuff that we do. You go to a festival with your ex-girlfriend that you dated for like 10 years. You ain't told me that the sex was off the chain. Now, you going to a concert with her and her husband, and y'all posted up in pictures, and you got your arm around her? But he said they had a good time. He was like, Fee, next year you got to come with me, festival with me. He said he enjoyed it. He said all weekend long, it was a vibe. So I'm going to the Panama City Jazz Festival next year, y'all, because he said it was it. He said it was everything. I tried to go this year, but when I checked, it sold out. But he had a good time, and the husband never knew that him and the wife had been intimate, that they were ex-girlfriend and boyfriend. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing the whole weekend. Ain't that dirty? That's some dirty shit. Grime as hell. Yes. Yes, Natasha. Yes. I say, why you ain't took a picture with her? They took a picture together. Then they all of them took a picture, and he was like, And then I asked him, I said, before he went, I told him, I said, now, one, I'm gonna need you to get at them women down. I said, it's gonna be some women down there. Ain't no reason that you should not come back and have you some phone numbers. You know, I'm trying to prep him so he can. And to be honest with y'all, I don't really think Juan want nobody. He's a nice looking brother. He's just not my type. And he had a crush on me in high school. And if I was to give him some play now, he probably would go along with it. But I keep it like, you know, he my homeboy. And he is. We don't even play like that. So I really don't think he want nobody. I think he just chilling, you know. He 59. You know, he ain't traveled the world. Got money. Can do what he want to do. Go when he want to go. You know, he's chilling. He said, "Thing, I'm just chilling." You know, so I really don't think he want nobody. I really don't think he want nobody. I said, now you coming to Atlanta weekend, you definitely need to get at these goods here. He told me, yeah, where we going, B? Where we going? I said, you ain't really gotta go nowhere. They all out here. There's women everywhere. You know? I said, so get your outfits together. Be smooth and come on to the A, and we're going to kick it this weekend. He a mess. He is a mess. Oh, so I guess what happens, yeah, when the husband finds out, it's going to be hell, yeah. Nobody never said, and then what was so tripped out about it, I kept asking one, and this how men are. One was like, I don't know. No. I don't know. It ain't my place for you to let him know that I used to fuck his wife. He to my feet. It ain't my place to let oh boy know I used to fuck his wife. This what we doing? I said, is this what we doing? But y'all know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. A real man that's into his wife would have picked up on this shit. A real man that was connected with his wife, with her spirit, her soul. I'm talking about a bond. When you have a bond with your man, it's nothing that he can feel when something off. I'm talking about that y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all ever been in a relationship where there's a bond, there's a connection. Men know. Just like we as women know, men know. Because I'm sure there was some type of body movement. Because he said she was playing and cracking jokes with him and being all flirtatious with him. So you can't tell me that man didn't feel something that was going on with my homeboy and his wife. When a man got a bond with you and y'all connected, he know when something off. He know. Be like, who the hell is that nigga? What up? You and that nigga fucking? Most men would be like that, but Juan said the man didn't say nothing. It was cool. The man was cool with him. He was cool with the man. I said, okay, y'all was just one big happy family. The husband probably didn't care. You don't know what kind of weird, yeah, kinks. Yeah, he had not to care. I'm retired military, and let me tell you, there's a lot of couples that are like that. Really? Wow. Swinging while they married. Yeah. Natasha. Yeah. He said it wasn't no tension. It was a vibe. He said they vibed all weekend long. They went out. They vibed all weekend long. And then he sent me a picture of this other girl that he had a crush on. Him and this other girl. She was in the military too. So all the women that he's dealt with has been, through the military, Air Force. And she is retired Air Force. And she still works for the government. And I forgot what her level is. But she makes 6 figures. So he really amping up on her. That really won't. She got a house here, and she got a house in Alabama, and then she got a house somewhere else. And he said, I'm going to go see her. I like her. We used to kick it back in the day. I like her. I say, so, okay, so you used to kick it with military girls. So that, I think he really likes her. I think he's trying to see where the situation is gonna go with her. That's why he's really not going hard with anybody else. But I'm gonna see what he's talking about when he get here this weekend. See him feeling. With some friend, yeah, Air Force star, the swingers. Oh, really? Cause he told me, he say, Fee, he say when I was young when I was young in the air, when he's nice looking now. But you know, over the years, you know, you put on weight. He's still an attractive man. He like bright. Let me see who he look like. Let me see if I can tell y'all who he look like. He real fair skin. You know, he nice and tall, nice gray of hair, just a nice looking guy. He was really attractive. He was really nice looking when he was young, but he's bad. He like Sinbad. He do look like Sinbad, but a better version of Sinbad to me. He a cuter version of Sinbad. But when we was in high school, he was quiet. We sat behind each other in advanced English. Y'all know my maiden name is Aaron, and his is Atkins. I sat in front, and he sat in back, and we used to talk all the time in English. And we just kicked it in English, and he would say, Felicia, I had a crush. I had the biggest crush. I thought you dressed real nice. You were so classy, so sophisticated. You were smart, and you ain't really hang out with the other girls. I had the biggest crush on you. And I was like, well, the only thing I remember you being high all the time. That's the only thing I remember, him hanging out with the boys that used to get high all the time, right? Hanging out with the boys who used to get high all the time. And I didn't really see him I used to go to all the basketball games, go to all the football games, because I used to talk to some athletes. I took a couple of football players and basketball players when I was in high school. So I used to get in all the games on the free. Yeah, I know I used to do in high school. I used to have on a little Letterman jacket. They be like, you want to wear my jacket? And y'all know once you put that jacket on, they was like, that's my boo. I never forget when I started on the basketball team. Yeah, I was a freshman. He was a senior. I'll never forget. Baby, he started talking to me that freshman year. My brother had a fit. He was like, man, don't be talking to my little sister. That's my little sister. Man, she cool. Man, I started wearing his Letterman jacket. It was a wrap. It was a wrap, y'all. It was a wrap, okay? But y'all, look. So me and Juan just been cool. Make a long story short, we've been cool for years. We know each other from high school, and we've been talking maybe for like 2 or 3 years. And to be honest with y'all, you know, people come in your life at a certain time. I started talking to Juan when my mother died, and y'all know I was in a bad place. When my mom passed a few years ago, it almost took me out. The grief literally, some days I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I had to get myself together. Some days I just cry all day, because I really grieved my mom really hard. And then I started talking to him, and it kind of helped me to have somebody that was familiar with home. We could talk about, reminisce about where we used to go, what we used to do when we used to go skating. And he kind of helped me through the process. I talked to him about, he has lost both of his parents. And I talked to him about grief. And it was just cool to have that male energy, but no connection, being intimate. You know what I'm saying? So it was really cool that we reconnected, and we just been talking ever since. We've been talking ever since. And him telling me, like you said, about the Air Force, him in that Air Force, he said, Felicia, I've traveled all around the world. This is what he told me. He said, Felicia, I had so much ass. He said, I'd had this country, from that country, from this country. He said, it don't even faze me. He said, I'm looking for more than that. He said, if I meet a woman and she want to give it to me the next day, I don't want her. I hadn't had that before. He said, I'm looking for something with a little bit more substance. He said, I'm ready to be married. He's been married before. He actually married one of our classmates, and that didn't work out because I think he had, PT. So I think that went wrong. And he had to work through that. But he said he ready to settle down, and he ready to get married. And I think he'll make somebody a good husband. He said she ain't gotta do nothing. He said, I'll take care of her. We can travel. We can do this. We can do that. So he just wanna chill. He just ready to chill. Hey Jay Blake, I'm just in here talking about the short that I posted. And I'm talking about what I was doing this weekend. My homeboy coming, so we gonna kick it. We're gonna kick this weekend. But other than that, that's what I'm doing this weekend. So I was just talking about the short that I posted. And just pretty much saying we gotta do better as women. You know, we gotta have some stuff going on for us so we don't get turned out by these 38-year-olds with good ping. That 38-year-old had some good ping, and she had to have it. She had to have it. She had to have it. Okay? She had to have it. Now, if you ain't never had no good ping, I don't know if it take you like that. I ain't really never had none to take my mind like that. I'm still waiting on that. I ain't never had no ping like that. I'm going to leave the chat. Okay. I'll be nursing. Okay, my knee this weekend is healing. Oh, feel better. Cross country cruiser. Feel better. I'm glad you was in. Good talking to you. Take care. I see you in our chats. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. You so sweet. It's okay. I gotta run back. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. What happened to homeboy talking about you know, homeboy, when homeboy went to the jazz festival, how he went with his ex-girlfriend he used to screw, and her husband and another friend, and they never told the husband that they used to screw, and they was all posted up in pictures and joking and joshing, flirting with each other, and the husband was around, and that was kind of tacky. But homeboy been in town this weekend. He coming in from Florida. He said, Fee, I'm coming to see you. We gonna kid, you know, we going out for drinks, whatever you want. I got you. We going here, you know, because I be telling him where I be going. He was like, I want to go to that spot that you say was not. He wants to go to, it's a speakeasy over here. I don't know if you all know what speakeasies are, but it's a real nice speakeasy over here that sometimes I go to and I sit at the bar and have a little cocktail. And it's real, it's back off in the cut. It kind of gives you like a secret society, because you go through the restaurant, then you go down the hall, then you make a right, and you go in this door, and it's like a whole bar back in the back. And I'm talking about just liquor all around. It's dark, and they play a little bit of music. It's sexy. So he said he want to go there, so we're gonna go there. He hadn't gotten here yet. He said he a few hours out. So once he get here, and when I get out, I'm gonna jump in the shower, put something cute on, and we just gonna chill for the weekend. I'm gonna chill with him, try to find him. Okay, you heard about it? Yeah, it's over here off Atlanta Road. When I tell you it's so sexy in there, the speakeasy. It's like, hey, you walk in there and you be like, oh, okay. And then they have food, you can get drinks. It's a cute little place for a date night too. If you want to go on a date night with your boo and you want to be cut, you know, y'all want to sit in the corner and, you know, kiss and hug. It's real cute. If anybody want to know the name of it, just send me an email and I'll let y'all know. But I've been there a few times. I've been there a few times on a date. But it's real sexy. It's real sexy. But yeah, I got to get off. Let me go back to work. I just wanted to jump on and say hey to y'all, and you know, I'm back on it. I'm back over here. We doing our lives. We doing our chit chats. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, because I'm over there, and I kind of like TikTok because we can go over there. We can really vibe off over there, because if we come up, I can bring y'all up, and I can play music over there. So if I get a chance this weekend, I'll go live with him so y'all can see him if he let me. But he's pretty social. One is pretty social, and he think he cute, so he might do it. But if we get a chance, I'll go live with him. Y'all can see him. But yeah, y'all follow me over on Instagram. Y'all know the handle over there. I'm on all platforms. Felicia Aaron Purnell, MBA _ 2016. I'm on all social media. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I am the owner, CEO of Innovative Business Consulting. It's on all platforms. You can Google my business. It'll come up. You see my face. But yeah, y'all check me out. I appreciate y'all listening to my lunchtime rant and chat. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Get out and do something nice, especially if you're in Atlanta. Today is the day because I think it's gonna rain Saturday and Sunday. So put something cute on. Put me a little sundress on because y'all know it's sundress season. Put me a little sundress on, you know, and glitter up, shine up, and we gonna get out and enjoy our weekend. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.